I'm Joolz friend. I'm from Basking Ridge. I think I've known her about 10 years. Not really sure how long it's been. It's been great. Everyone else had these nice, neat, written things that I was reading over their shoulder as they were going along. And I wrote mine out about 3 days ago. And every day they change. Every day something happens and someone says something to me and I say, oh my God, there goes my piece of paper. So I've got this I wrote in the car the other day while I was driving really safely. And that's why it's kind of messy. And then you said you would read it for me in case I couldn't speak, which still may happen. So these are for you to read wherever you are. And then here's my outline that has changed about every 5 minutes for 2 days. I practiced what I would say today with my daughter Jill. Thank you so much on the way over. And she said, Mom, you'll never make it. You won't be able to get through 2 sentences, so I'm trying to prove you wrong. I'm on my 2nd paragraph, okay? But of course, nothing on my introduction has been said, so I'm not sure how far I'm going to get. I met Julie, like I said, about 10 years ago, and I was immediately drawn to her sense of humor, her charisma, her warmth, her laughter. I wrote all this down again in case I forgot it. But she had such a direct manner. She told you what she thought. Some people didn't like it, but most of us did. Look at us all here. Look at her direct manner and where it's gotten us all. We just loved her. There was just something about Julie that brought us all together. So every Friday night we would go to the dance studio. Monica, Julie, myself and our, I don't know how many kids we had at the time, maybe 6. And we would pack up and go to dance, and it was a 2-hour back-to-back dance class. So 3 of our kids would go to dance, and then 2 more would go an hour later. And right next door to the dance studio was the liquor store and a restaurant. So, needless to say, this was a problem. Jill reminded me that one time we got up the hill from my house, which was down the block from this whole debauchery that was going on. Sometimes we even walked. And Jill said we left Leah and Jen home. I didn't even remember that. We got all the way up the hill to dance class. And I guess you guys had the class first, and we left them home. Oops. Forgot the kids. We were so excited to spend our Friday evening together, just socializing and laughing and having some wine and pretending that we were there for the kids to take their all-important dance lesson. So that was how I got to know Julie. As I got to know Julie better, her 40th birthday rolled around, and I went to her 40th birthday party, and some of the things I remember meeting Mary Ellen. Mary Ellen, you're here somewhere. And I met Pete. Pete came for her 40th birthday, I believe, and just all these miscellaneous friends that were Julie's that I couldn't believe how much fun they all were. I loved them. My 40th rolled around, and she brought Maggie, and I thought she brought her in-laws, but apparently that was another party later on in life. But I was always floored by Julie's friends and what great taste she had in all her friends. Then she had her going away party. I threw one of probably 10 going away parties when she moved to California. And we invited a couple of people over for a barbecue, which turned into 50, 100, I don't know. There were so many people in the pool I could have lost count. And again, I said, Julie's got such great friends. She even invited people that I knew, that I didn't know it, that she knew. So all of a sudden these people are walking in my house, and I already know them, that they were Julie and Paul's friends. And throughout Julie's life, I just said, wow, you've got the best taste in friends. I can't believe all these people. Then she got sick, and I got to meet Babs and Mindy and Leah. They would come out every once in a while, and Julie would say, you got to come to the house. Babs and Mindy and Leah are coming. Or, you know, you've got to meet Sarah O'Brien. She's coming. She's an old family friend. I'm like, who? You know, as I meet all these people, and it just keeps going and going and going. And everyone I meet, I just said, so finally it hit me. I said, I can't possibly like all of you. You can't all be my cup of tea. How can this be? I met her sisters. I met her brother. I met her sister-in-law, Claudia. You can't like every single person's friend. What it was, well, I also am very easygoing. But what it is Julie brought that out in all of us. It finally hit me, is that Julie brought out the best in every single one of us. And part of her still being with us today is what she's doing to us now. She's bringing out the best in us. She's making us all comfortable with each other. She's making us love each other. She's making us cry. She's making us laugh. She's making us smile. But she's still here. Her presence is still here because that was the magic of Julie. That was what she did for everybody. It's a very simple thing. So I thought of this great thought, and I tried to tell her. I thought, you know, this is what I want to say when she's gone. This is what I want to say. So I told Julie, I said, you know, I got something to tell you. She's, you know, I don't want to hear it right now. Julie didn't want to hear unless you were walking out of the room with your keys in your hand, she really didn't want to hear what you were telling her. And so I told her this whole thing about what a great friend I thought she was and how she brought out the best in us. And it made my voice crack a little bit. And I don't even know how hard she was paying attention to me. So I came back a couple of days again and I told her again, and I'm still not sure if she heard it. But maybe she was listening and she just didn't want to acknowledge me. But I just want you all to know that she's still here in our spirit and with us today. I had a conversation with Cindy last night, and I said to Cindy, you know, what can I do tomorrow? What do you need? What time should I come? And we were laughing and we were talking, and then we took it to the next level. Cindy and I just started laughing. We just started laughing about people coming and jobs going on and tasks that were going to be done. And I said to her, you see, Julie's with us now, and we're having this conversation and we're laughing with Julie. So she's here. She's here with us forever. And girls, Leah and Charlie, do not forget that. Keep her in your hearts, and we all will. We'll be here with her forever. Woo!